action!
The king of the kitchen, the ruler of recipes, the prince of potatoes and of the veggie table. Here's Scott.
Hello, welcome to Cooking with Scotch. I'm Scotch McScotch, and today, here in Scotchland, it's a very special day. Today is National Chicken Soup Day. And because it's National Chicken Soup Day, we have invited the very, very best soup maker in Scotchland to come here to my kitchen and make chicken soup. Anyone here in Scotchland can come to this kitchen today and have a bowl of that wonderful chicken soup made by the best soup maker in Scotchland, Zupee Zells. Now Zupee will be here a little bit later, but if you want to have a bowl of that delicious chicken soup, you need to call and make a reservation with Harvey. And Harvey is right over here. Let's hear it for Harvey.
We love you, Harvey! We love you! You're the best! You're the best!
Harvey, are you ready to start taking reservations? All right, the phones are going to start ringing off the hook, I know. And we have a special line installed just to take reservations. Remember, you have to call real fast. And here's the number: 1-800-COOKING-WITH-SCOTCH, Zupee Zells Chicken Soup, extension 3. Because it's a National Chicken Soup Day, I went out to the grocery store and I bought some chicken. And boy was I lucky. 99 cents a pound. And I'll tell you what, my philosophy is when on sale, buy in quantity. So I bought in quantity, and look at this chicken. Skin on, bone in. And that's what makes the best chicken soup. So what we have to do is we have to divide this up and put some of it in the freezer because Zupee Zells is not going to be able to use all of it. So let's open these packages up, and we're going to divide it up, put some of it in the freezer, and keep the rest out for Zupee Zells when he comes. We're not sure when he's coming, but he said that he would be here this afternoon. Okay, Zupee Zells, if you're watching, get your over here. Well, I'm bringing in the vacuum sealer. This is a really nice one. It really keeps the frozen food fresh because it sucks all the air out and seals it up tight. Had some bags made up in advance, so I'm ready to put the chicken in here. Open these packages up. Now, these packages hold about 4 chicken thighs each. And there's package number 1 ready to seal. Package number 2. Package number 3. This chicken with the skin on and the bone in makes delicious chicken soup. There's package number 4. Wash the chicken off the fingers, and we'll get ready to seal up these chicken bags right now. These bags came in a roll, and so they have a certain curl about them, and you can see how that one curls. So that's how you put it into this sealer. You put the curl down. So here we go. right, it's vacuum, and now it's sealing. There's a heating element in there that is melting the two sides of the bag together. Happy National Chicken Soup Day. This is Harvey. Can I take your reservation, please? A table for one at 7. Can you make it 7:30-ish? Yeah. Okay, 7:30-ish. You're all set. Thank you very much. Bye. Harvey, you getting some reservations already? Yeah, I got one reservation. Wow, really? Ooh, I hope he makes enough soup. He's famous for his chicken soup. Okay, so this is sealed. And you can see it is very nicely vacuum sealed. Number 2, number 3, 4, number 5. So Zupee Zells is going to cook this today, so I'll just put this in the refrigerator. So whenever I seal food up and I'm going to put it in the freezer, I always want to label the package as to its contents and the date it was put in the freezer. So for chicken thighs, I just do a CT, and today is 4:30. So I'll put these packages of chicken in the freezer and wait for Zupee Zells. Hey, Harvey! Hey, Zupee! How you doing? Doing good, man. Just living the dream. Oh, really good, really good. Hey, do you like my new shirt? I finally found one that matches my kilt. Hey, it looks real good, man. What a wild fashion statement. Thank you. Hey, listen. You know what day it is? It's National Chicken Soup Day. And I'm here to cook some chicken soup. Yeah. And I'm excited too. Hello everybody. I'm Zupee Zells. And today is National Chicken Soup Day. Right here in Scotchland. Yes, so every year I come here and I make chicken soup. So the deal that I have with Scotch is he buys the chicken, leaves it in the refrigerator, and then I bring everything else. So we got to take a look at what everything else is. What a catch. Celery. You got to have celery in there. You got to have carrots. You got to put in some potato. And boy, oh boy, look at this one. Look at that. Isn't that the biggest freaking potato you ever seen? Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Good thing that wasn't an egg. I'd pity the chicken. Put that there. Okay. And what? Oh, I brought a couple of onions. You got to have a little bit of onion in there. This one's got a sprout going up. Figured I better use that one up. And I got some special ingredient right here. This is chicken granulated bouillon. Now you also need just a skosh of black pepper, not too much or you will ruin it. Okay, but you do have to put in just a little bit of tiny black pepper. That's all the ingredients. Now there's a couple of variations on this after the basics are cooked. My goodness, you could put in some Frank's hot sauce in there. You could put in some salsa, that's good. Or you could make a creamy deal with cornstarch and half. And if a customer calls up and makes a reservation with Harvey and requests that, well, we could fix that up no time flat. Okay, well, let's get going. So we got to get some chicken from the fridge. Here it is. And we want to fill this pot up about 3/4 of the way full of water. turn this little thing on, turn it up high, because we've got to boil this chicken, bring it up to a nice big boil, and then simmer it. And we got to simmer it for a long time, about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. So anyway, we'll put the lid on this thing, keep an eye on it, and in the meantime I can go ahead and get the vegetables ready that are going to go in there. Well, I put Scotch's favorite cutting board down, but you know, I noticed that it wiggles a little bit, and when you're cutting, you definitely don't want your cutting board to wiggle. To prevent that, what you can do is you can take a paper towel and some water, and here's a little spray bottle, and you just spray that area with water, and then you can put your paper towel in there, sopping up the water, and spray the paper towel again, and put your cutting board right on top of that. It feels like it's almost glued, but it isn't going to move. This one's going to be for the potatoes, and we'll take a bigger one for the other vegetables. So what we want to do is peel some of these carrots and chop the heck out of them. I'm going with 4 carrots. Cut off the tops, and we can cut off the bottoms, because they tend not to be so tasty. I'm about to cut up these carrots. So what we want to do here, right down the middle, as such, and make sure that you have a knife that is sharp and that you don't cut when you're looking at the camera. You got to keep your eyes on the knife, or you could come up with some finger soup. Oh, that's not tasty. These were cut, and you put them together, you keep them together like that, but you keep the cut straight up and down. You don't do it this way, okay? You keep it straight up and down when you cut that. That way your knife engages both halves of the carrot at the same time, and the halves won't slip apart when you're cutting them. We're going to do some celery. This celery has obviously seen some better days. You know, it's a little bit limpy. You know, when celery hangs around for a long time, it gets limp. But you know what? That's okay for soup. So we definitely want to wash this celery up. We don't want to get these leaves in the chicken soup. It's not a good idea. Unfortunately, I just don't like the feel of this stalk of celery, so it's not going in the soup. The rest of the celery feels good. This one I like. Oh, it's boiling. Got a mess over here. I better try to do something with that. Now we have to turn this way down so it simmers a little bit. Put the lid back on, but we'll cock it a little bit. I think that this celery is going to be enough for this soup. Now we're also going to need some onion in there. Take out this onion. You know, everybody has a different way of cutting onions. And mine, I don't know, I like the way I cut it. I just cut off the North Pole and the South Pole, and then I take this knife and I just slide it up the outer core, and then I put my thumb in there, my thumbnail, and I can just peel off the outside like that. Now I got a peeled onion, and I can cut it up any which way I want. Did you notice that cutting board hasn't moved a millimeter? It's almost glued. We also want to get the potato ready. Now the potato I'm going to put into a separate bowl because I'm going to put water in there. Keep it from turning brown. Oh man, what a potato here. Woo! What am I going to do? I think I'm going to cut this one in half this way because it's so big. Like that. Turn it on its end like that so I got a flat surface to steady the potato. So I want to dice these up into what I would consider to be a coarse dice. Now let's just take a look. So that's the size I want. Now we want to fill this up with cold water. Let them communicate, cross-communicate in vegetable language. Maybe they speak, I don't know. So Harvey, how many reservations you got?
Yeah, I got 3 reservations.
Wow. Who you got?
Inspector Clueless,
Inspector Clueless? Oh, he's a good guy. I like him.
Super Chef,
Super Chef? Ooh, he's coming. I hope this turns out good.
and the Queen of Scotchland.
You're kidding me. The Queen of Scotchland? Oh, 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 uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Queen of Scotchland coming here. Queen of Scotchland, she's my dear. Queen of Scotchland. Got anything that might rhyme with that? Whatever. Time to check this. That's making some very nice, very, very, very nice chicken broth. Oh, I like the way it looks. It's getting all that fat out of the skin. Now I just want to say a few words about this chicken granulated bouillon. It adds a lot of flavor, okay? But I'm telling you right now, when you take a look at this, what's the first ingredient? Salt. Now you got to be careful with that because, you know, if you put salt in there and then you put this in there, you could very well over salt the chicken soup. So you want to use this as your main source of salt when you're flavoring, and then if you need more salt, you can add more regular salt. That's right. You heard it from me. Zupee Zells. Hey, I heard Scotch went down to Cancun, Mexico last week. Did he have a good time? I hope he didn't touch any of those bikinis down there. Whew, they can be dangerous. Those bikinis can be dangerous for a man as old as Scotch. Well, look at that. It's boiling up pretty good. It's almost done. I can see a lot of the flavors coming out of the chicken now. And the meat is probably done. Okay, so I think it is now time to take this chicken out and let it cool down just a bit. So we're going to transfer it over here. Keep all the water in there. We're going to move this over here and we're going to bring in the vegetables. Put them in just like that. want to take the potatoes out of that water. And we can put the potatoes in nice and gently so it doesn't make a big splash. Put the lid on, and we're going to cook these up. Now it's time to get the meat off of these, and we don't want the skin. I'm going to do this with 2 forks. You can take the skin off, because you really have to use your hands to get the rest of that meat off the bones. So this should be all cooled down by the time those vegetables are ready. We're going to let this cool down so I can get my fingers in there without cooking my fingers. Hey Harvey, you got any good jokes? What did the boy volcano say to the girl volcano? I lava you. I lava you. Lava you. Hey Zupee, you got a joke? Yeah, Harvey, I got a good joke for you. Listen, what does a clock do when it gets hungry? Goes back for seconds. What does a clock do when it goes back for seconds when it's hungry? Okay. Maybe we should give this a little bit of a stir here. And you know what? I think we can start adding some of that chicken bouillon. The only way to add this bouillon is a little bit at a time. Taste it. You need more, you put more in. Let's go. We're mixing that bouillon up. Now let's taste this for salt. No, needs more. It's getting a good chicken flavor, but it's not there yet. It needs more of this. Remember, there's salt in this. It's getting that chicken flavor again, but it's definitely going to need more salt. Now, this will be the last of the chicken bouillon that I put in there, and if it does need more salt, I'm going to add regular salt. Let's taste this for chicken flavor and salt. Oh, that's good. Now, chicken flavor and salt, I'm going to say it's good. But now we want to add a little bit of black pepper on this. And I'm telling you, you got to be careful, not too much. That's plenty. I think what you got right there is plenty to kick up that flavor a little bit. When that pepper hits the heat, oh, comes through, smells good. Oh yeah, that pepper, I'll tell you, you don't think it makes a big difference, but oh, it does, just a little tiny bit. Oh, let me check the carrots for tenderness. Let's taste the potato for tenderness. Potatoes are done. These vegetables are done. So I think it's now time I can use my fingers, and what I'm going to do is push all of that to one side and then start to break this up into the size that I want. I don't know about that. That's a little stringy. Cut that out of the way. That looks good. I love it when I get a nice piece of chicken in the soup. This takes a little bit of finger work, but believe me, it's well worth it. Okay, so we're going to get ready to put this chicken in there. So we're adding this chicken to the soup, and this what makes it chicken soup. Oh boy, here we go. And who are you? Inspector Clueless, Scotchland Yard. So what? What do you want? Well, I ordered a large bowl of that chicken soup. One more question if you don't mind. What? Can I get that chicken on the side? I'll give you a chicken on the side of your noggin. Just asking. I mean, just asking. Doesn't hurt to ask. That's what they say. I guess that's what they say. I don't know what they say anymore. Neither do I. You heard the bell. Pick it up. All right. Okay. I heard the bell. Now I'm going to go pick it up. Hey, you. No smoking. What? There's no smoking? This is a smoke-free kitchen? Okay. Hey, just a minute. I ordered a large bowl of chicken soup. That is a large bowl. Take it or leave it. Oh, wow. Okay. Mmm. 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 That's some good chicken soup there. Oh, look. Carrots, potatoes. Hey, there's chicken in here. Can't believe it. You know, this chicken soup is about the best I've ever had. Mmm. 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 Hey, wait. Hey, what is this? Oh, it's a fortune cookie. Ah, you get a fortune cookie, okay. Well, I'm gonna see what my fortune is. Let's say you break it in half, and you got your little fortune right in here. Let's see what it says here. Leave a tip or else. Yeah, and I got another tip for you there, buddy boy, Mr. Rotten Grouchman. It's not rotten, it's rattan. 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 Rotten, rotten. Rattan. How many times do I have to tell you that? Whatever. Hey, listen, why don't you brush up on your customer relationship skills? Here's a tip that'll go a long ways for you. Where's the soup? I'm in a hurry. Over here? Boy, this is really good soup. Wow. Oh man. Potatoes, carrots, celery, chicken. Oh. This is really, really good. Gotta go. Say hi to Zupee. Looks like we got another one. Hello, Rattan. Good evening, my lady queen of Scotchland. Happy National Chicken Soup Day. And the same to you. Your table is ready, and your soup awaits your royal taste buds. Oh, thank you very much. Well, it looks delightful. And so appetizing. Oh, it looks so good. Wow. Oh, I have such a nice napkin. And look, we even have some nice little crackers. And some big pieces of chicken. Bon appetit. It's so nice to get out of the castle and have a bite to eat somewhere. Zupee Zells is the best soup maker in Scotchland. And boy, can he make chicken soup. Look, I have a fortune cookie. I wonder what my fortune's going to be. Roses are red, violets are blue. Hurry back to the castle, someone's going to marry you. I had to get back to the castle. Bye, Rattan. Oh, Rattan, are you married? Do you want to get married? Call me if you change your mind.